Welcome to Alchemist of Self, unleashing your magical potential. Get ready to dive deep into the realms of self-discovery, transformation, and unlocking your true power in 2024 and beyond. I'm Michelle, and together we'll embark on a journey to uncover the alchemy within each of us. My loves, it is 2024 and we are officially hitting this first episode of 2024 and I'm so excited. I've taken a little break from filming podcast episodes. I've been through an integration through this journey of deepening who I am in business, who I am in my purpose and my service, and what all of that entails and looks like. So there's been deaths and rebirths and transformations and all the good shit, right? But definitely feeling more clarity than ever before, more driven and inspired than ever before, leading with my heart's desire, and it's all very exciting. I've got some really exciting projects brewing at the moment, so if you have not heard, I have my first weekend empowerment, transformational self-development, a women's retreat coming up in March 2024. So 22nd to the 24th of March in North Canterbury, Cheviot, New Zealand. If you're here or desire to fly over here for this, because it is going to be so fucking magical, it is going to be so fucking worth it. It is a ritual and retreat weekend for women to really dive deep into their power of the feminine, to really feel how magical and powerful it is to activate our feminine essence, magnetism, sensuality, and all that entails, and connecting in sisterhood, healing the sister wound, feeling your heart crack open in this supportive, beautiful, activating community together in sisterhood. It is going to be intimate. There's going to be 8 women plus 7 of us facilitators, 7 including myself, so 6 plus myself. Incredible sisters of mine who all have their own beautiful gifts that they're bringing into this container, into this weekend. We've got ceremonial tattoo, we've got a live DJ, we've got breathwork, we've got plant medicine, we've got delicious, divine, romantic feasting in our goddess attires, and just beautiful, beautiful food to do, just devour. We've got goddess photo shoots to capture you in your beauty and your essence. We've got some powerful masterclasses for shifting your subconscious mind, and so much more. There's some Reiki to really not only shift and align your mind, body, but energy also. So it's going to be such a healing, activating, empowering weekend. So I'll leave a link in the bio for you to tune in. There are some different payment options and payment plans, so check that out. Untamed Ritual and Retreat, March 2024, North Canterbury, New Zealand. Let's go, baby. Today I felt called to talk about, since we're in this new year, new energy, change, some people might feel a bit pressured with this newness, but what I invite you to tune into is, where are you not allowing yourself to evolve, to move, to change based on how others expect you to stay the same, or where your environment is expecting you to stay the same, or where you have a belief or conditioning around that you need to be the same to fit in, but it's no longer serving you, and it's actually fucking discomfort staying in this old shell that you've outgrown, and how it is time to move, just like the seasons, you know, like you're allowed to change. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to change the way you feel. You're allowed to change who you surround yourself with. You're allowed to change your habits. You're allowed to change the way that you express yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you talk, the way that you dress, the things that you're into, the music that you listen to. You are allowed to change. You're even allowed to change your fucking name if it really feels like you need a whole freaking fresh new identity that is true to you, that serves you, that lights you the fuck up. And not staying the same for other people's comfort, expectations, for other people's expectations. People love us. This isn't always true. Like, people will love you when you're at your most authentic, truest form. Also, you'll have beautiful soul tribes that you call in. The more authentic you become, the more you get met at your truest nature. And it's so beautiful. I've created and manifested such beautiful soul sisters and soul tribe and partner and just beauty based on the inner work that I've done, the choices that I've made, gone, fuck no, this lot no longer serves me, and making space for what does, making space for what is true for me, making space for what aligns me or expands me, takes me to where I'm meant to be going, and my truth and my authenticity. So allowing yourself to evolve, to move, to change. Nature is ever evolving. You are part of nature, and nature has its cycles and seasons, and we have our cycles and seasons as human beings, but also, especially as women, we have our menstrual cycles and seasons. So we flow also energetically through these different cycles and seasons. But in life, everything is constantly moving and evolving, shedding, the death and the rebirth, like I said at the beginning, that I've been going through, countless of times throughout my life. But, so there is this constant cycle of death and rebirth, and allowing yourself to shed away anything externally that is not able to come into this rebirth with you. Come forward into the life that you're paving for yourself. It's so, so important to not keep yourself caged into other people's expectations, or even expectations that you've laid on yourself. I find that when we really have this big change of identity, not necessarily identity, but I guess it's kind of identity, but where it's like someone who you've been for such a long time, and then when you shift out of that, you go through a grieving process. I've had this plenty of times through different endings of chapters. One of them was even when I quit smoking cigarettes about 6 years ago or so, and I didn't realize I was going to go through a grieving process when I finally quit cigarettes. And I went through this grieving process because the smoking of cigarettes was linked to my identity as the party girl that I used to be. And somehow me quitting the cigarettes brought up this unexpected grieving, because it felt like the closure of a chapter, of that chapter that I no longer was that girl. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to lose touch with the sacred rhythms of life. Return to Ritual, my weekly free live virtual retreat ceremony, invites you to slow down and tune in and embrace the magic of ritual. Discover how simple acts of ritual and ceremony can amplify your intentions, foster inner peace, and manifest your deepest desires. Key themes that we explore in Return to Ritual on a weekly basis are discovering the profound impact of daily or weekly ritual and practices in nurturing your inner world, fostering resilience, and unlocking your true potential. embracing the journey of self-love and self-acceptance as foundational pillars for personal growth and authentic living, exploring techniques to deepen your connection to your higher self, intuition, and inner wisdom, enabling you to navigate life with clarity and purpose, and learning the art of slowing down, tuning into the present moment, and infusing your daily life with sacred rituals that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Link is in the bio to join us in this free weekly virtual retreat, Return to Ritual. And that was, the cigarette was like the final attachment to that. That is so normal to have grieving, even when it's for your best, because it's like a funeral for your old selves. And we can get so caught up in, or so attached to what we were used to, that we have to allow for that space and love and understanding of our grieving as we move, even through our own deaths and rebirths, our new discovered authentic truths, identity shifts, but also as we decide when we have to leave that fucking environment. It's never easy. There's a grieving process. Or when we have to cut those people out of our lives is never easy, and requires so much love and acceptance and forgiveness for yourself, to understand that it is not our responsibility to make other people satisfied or content based on the expectations they have of us. It is not our responsibility to carry. We all have our own journeys that we need to navigate, and sometimes we are going to unwantedly cause hurt and wounding for other people too, and it's never easy. But knowing that as long as you stay in your heart's true calling and your own truth, and you're always only intending the best, you can't carry the whole weight of everybody else's pain or wounds or expectations, or so that is what I wanted to touch on today. Today was a short and sweet one, but just allow yourself to change, allow yourself to evolve. It is okay to go through the grieving, and allow yourself to celebrate yourself and be so fucking proud of yourself, because this life, it can fucking slap us in the face multiple times, but it's all about how many times do you get the fuck back up? How resilient are you? How true do you stay to yourself? And how much do you follow those nudges of your desires, your excitement, and your truth? So I hope there was a little nugget of gold in here for some of you, maybe some realizations or just some confirmation. And just as always, if you ever want to discuss anything or share anything, you can DM me at the Rebel Witch, so the_rebel_witch over on Instagram. And yeah, it's time for you to expand your wings and take up motherfucking space and be yourself and share your magic and express your authenticity and just spread that magic, baby. So much love. Mwah.